All right, today we're going to showcase a pretty inexpensive exhaust system that we did on a customer bike. Now he's coming to pick this bike up here on Saturday. He did want us to take it for a spin, make sure it's running good and everything. So I'm going to take it for just a short test ride to show you what this exhaust is like. This is an Emgo universal muffler. These have been around forever. I think the pair of these, you're talking less than $200. And the nice thing is, so they come with 3 different size sleeves to fit on your head pipe there, and you just use the factory bracket right there, and they actually bolt right up. So even though it's a universal fit, it fit on these Royal Enfields really nice. A nice look, and honestly, for someone looking to save some dough, that's a good way to go. So this is a Continental GT 2021 model. Nothing else has been done to this bike, so really no performance gains. The volume, you know, it's definitely not overly loud. They're loud, but it's not unbearable. We did take the decibel killers out of these guys as well. I'm not a huge fan of the tone that you get out of these, but well, we'll see what you guys think. Definitely bark a little bit, but there's not a lot of low end to them. The S&S pipes, granted they are a lot more money, but I think they have a much fuller sound. So, but to each their own, you know. That's for the money. If you just want something that's a little bit louder, that's a good way to go and save some dollars doing it. No tune required to do the pipes on this guy. So let me throw that sparkly helmet on, get some gloves on. It's only like 37 degrees out here today in Wisconsin, so but we've had some rain and the roads are pretty clean, so we're going to put I don't know, 4 or 5 mile loop on this guy, take you guys along with us, let you hear the exhaust, see what you think, give you some options when you're doing some exhaust on your Royal Enfield 650s. All right, hopefully this camera is lined up good. We're going to take it easy on Victor's bike, so you'll be able to see what this guy sounds like going through the gears, going for a little ride. Now, I love the looks of the Continental GT. However, like I said in my earlier video, I have issues with my hands and my wrists. So the seating position for me is definitely not as comfortable as the Interceptor. But once you're moving, the wind keeps you up and up, so it's not a lot of wrist pressure. Even tilt this up a little bit because I have a different position on this bike. These are just fun motorcycles to ride. They sure get a lot of looks. This exhaust system is a heck of a lot more livable than that 2-into-1 race pipe that we did last time. It still has a nice volume, but it's not gonna piss everybody off in the world. do like the tone of it better than this. Just the volume of that race pipe is so much more than this guy. And honestly, for me, the look, aesthetically, it's that 2-in-1 is not very pleasing to me. These pipes look more traditional. So for me, ultimate for me would be a scrambler pipe, but 2-in-1 high mount or 2-in-2 high mount. For a vintage motorcycle, let's say an old Royal Enfield twin, you want it to be cool, or an old Triumph, or even an old Honda twin or something, I'd say buy one of these. You get some of the warranty, 3-year warranty, roadside assistance, you got the feel, you got the cool factor, you got the technology, you got fuel injection, you got parts availability. I mean, it makes way more sense. Great. They ride nice. I don't know what like. Like I said, we don't want to be on Victor's bike too much. We'll open it up a little bit, but we'll let him break it in how he wants to. Transmissions in these things are just so nice. Click into gear real easy. Such an enjoyable motorcycle, really, man. You know, the more I ride this thing with these pipes, the more I like it. We like cool old things here. I'll show you. You'll see something kind of neat when we pull around. There's an original, what is that, a 6 or 550 Katana. It's one of our parts manager owns that thing. Pretty neat bike. All right, we'll click over to some final thoughts real quick. All right. Well, like I said, we like neat old things here. That Suzuki's really cool. We used to be a Suzuki dealership back in the day. There's some of our signs. Honda, here, CF Motor Dealer. Hey, there's our Royal Enfield one way over there. Of course, we got Indian as well, and Yamaha must be on the other side of the building. But anyway, we like all sorts of flavors. So, but this that exhaust setup for saving the money, you know, it's really not a bad little setup. Bike itself is pretty cool. You know, who doesn't like an old British parallel twin? But I mean, yeah, granted now it's an Indian bike, but it's a great motorcycle. They have a really nice feel. They got the look, they got the style, and you know, for me, the Interceptor is definitely more comfortable. But the look of the Continental is awesome. So drop some comments below. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you kind of like the format. I'm trying to figure out the best way to go about doing these things. I know there isn't a bunch of information in this guy, but I don't know, it's mainly to let you guys hear what the exhaust is like and what it's like riding the bike. So anyway, thanks for tuning in, thanks for checking it out, and I'm working on one with a nice used Excelsior Henderson that we got, so that should be up here soon in a few days as well, so be sure to check that one out. Thanks again for tuning in, guys. We'll see you next time.